สุริเยทาเตภะละตุสัตตทาสหัสรังสีสัตตเตโชสุริโยตัมมะวิโนทะโนปาโตทะยันเตสุริเยมุทธาเตภะละตุสัตตทาสหัสรังสีสัตตเตโชสุริโยตัมมะวิโนทะโนปาโตทะยันเตสุริเยมุทธาเตภะละตุสัตตทาสหัสรังสีสัตตเตโชสุริโยตัมมะวิโนทะโนปาโตทะยันเตสุริเยมุทธาเตภะละตุสัตตทาสหัสรังสีสัตตเตโช
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
ทะโนปาโตทะยันเตสุริเยมุทธาเตภะละตุสัตตทาสหัสรังสีสัตตเตโชสุริโย
Good morning, people. Good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgos. So please take what resonate, leave the rest, okay? It may or may not resonate. For those that do, feel free to give it a thumbs up and like the reading, okay? And shout out to my moderators as they come in and join us as we prepare for a new reading for my Virgos. All right. Shout out to Australia. Good morning, Randall. How have you been? It's been a minute. Yes, it has. Okay. All right. Come on in, Virgos. Come on in. We are here today. I believe today's date is January 21st, 2023, Saturday. Yes, 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 yes. So come on in, come on in. So Virgo, before we jump into your reading, the energy that I was kind of feeling right here, and like I said, it's a general reading, so take what resonate, leave the rest, don't force it, feel free to flip it if you need be, okay? But the energy that I was getting here this morning is that for some of you, you can either have someone who is upset with you because this involves, for some of you, a third party. For some, where you can have someone who may be upset with you because for some of you, either you could have been the one who stepped outside of your relationship. Maybe you was having some problems at the time within your relationship with your significant other, and so you could have stepped out, okay, on a rebound situation, and you could have accidentally bumped into somebody else, or maybe you reached out to somebody else where it could have been a one night stand, maybe, you know, one or two occasions, whatever the case may be, and then you chose to go back to your significant other, okay? And this person got upset with you because they felt as though you came in and used them for that moment, you know what I'm saying, to heal, and then went running back to your significant other. Now, if this is not for you, then this is how somebody feels, okay? Or maybe you could feel this way. Maybe you're upset because you was involved with a third party and they could have went back to their significant other and you felt as though they used you, whatever the case may be. Good morning, Brittany. How are you? Yes, 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 yes. So Virgo, let's get her and jump into your reading because I don't know who that message is for, okay? So let's move in. So hopefully is my little chant in the background, is that too loud? Do I need to turn that down? How's the volume, Brittany and Randall? Is the computer too loud over there? Do I need to turn it down so that you guys can hear me? Are we good? Do I need to turn the chatting down? Or, you know, are we okay with the chatting? Good morning, David. You said sound is good. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. And shout out to all my Virgos coming in. Yes, Virgo family, Team Virgo, Virgo Nation. You know how we get down over here. We are one big, huge, gigantic Virgo family, okay? So love and light to all my beautiful Virgos. I know y'all been saying, where the hell have I been? I've been busy, okay? Because it's been a long work week. And so, sometimes after the long work week, you could feel a bit drained, a little bit of over emotional, stressed out, right? A bit challenged. So, yesterday when I came home from work, I got me a little bit of rest. And when I woke up, because I was going to come in here last night and give you guys a reading, but I took me a beautiful, cleansing, spiritual bath, you know what I'm saying, with my herbs and oils. And I relaxed in my cleansing bath, and I just did me a little bit of spiritual reading in my Bible, going through some verses, you know what I'm saying? And so, for those of you, if you ever feel drained and emotionally stressed out, and you feel as though someone is trying to spiritually attack you, just a little bit of, one on one. Definitely get you some herbs, right? And put them into a little pot, a little pan if you have one, and take some herbs with a little bit of a little bit of your little oils and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you wish to, if you need help with the comment, you know what I'm saying? You need me to help you, hook you up, kind of help you with how to do your herbs on the stove. Feel free to email, and book a little reading, okay? And I'll be happy to assist you with how to do your herbs on the stove, okay? Because I keep forgetting we have cross watchers, and you never know who might be coming in here trying to seek information, Virgo, right? To use it against you, right? But anyway, you could take those herbs in a beautiful bath, right? And cleanse yourself and that spirit to release those energies up off of you, right? And then once you get out of that spiritual cleansing bath, then go into your Bible and go through some scriptures, okay? Going through Psalms 18, 21, 23, 27, 35, right? And go to Psalms 51 and Psalms 144, okay? And, read those verses, okay? Cleanse yourself, light some candles or some incense, some mantras, do what you got to do. Okay, who else we got? I thought somebody else came in here. Okay, you said growing pains. Good morning, growing pains. How are you? Welcome to the chat. So Virgo, let's get on and begin. Let's jump into your reading, okay? So Virgo, the first cards that came out for you guys this morning is the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups with the Chariot and Judgment, okay? So what I was getting from this, and let me just say that, we're going to go through your tarot reading, okay? And then when we come back from your tarot reading, then we're going to jump into your oracle messages, okay? So let's get on to go through your tarot reading, and then when we're done with this, we'll jump into the oracle part, okay? So, starting out with your tarot message, what I have here for this morning for you guys is, like I said, the first cards that came out on your reading as I, cleanse the energy and was shuffling your cards, and I said a spiritual prayer, removing all dark negative energies and just asking spirit to bless this, calling upon all my spiritual ancestors and, spiritual guides and spiritual angels of protection, and of course taking a deep breath, you know what I'm saying, Virgo? Sometimes you have to study a breathing technique, okay? Like, for example, let's get on this, do a little quick breathing technique, okay? You guys ready? Breathe in. Breathe in. Hold it for a second. Release it. Let it go. Breathe in again. Hold it for a second. Release it. Breathe in one more time and hold it for a second and release it. Okay? So now, like I said, jumping into your tarot reader, because sometimes we have to cleanse the energy. You know what I mean, guys? We have to cleanse the energy, all right? So moderators, shout out to all my moderators coming in. Please, cover the chat room, okay, moderators? Okay, so now let us begin, all right? So as I was saying, Virgos, your first cards that came out as I was shuffling, Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Chariot with the Judgment, okay? So what this is telling me here, Virgo, is that you're taking on this here Queen of Cups you know, this caring and showing compassion, because emotionally you are just trying to maintain stability. You're, you know, you're being stable at this time. And so with the Eight of Cups coming in behind that Queen of Cups, you're kind of moving forward. You're, you know, you're seeking a new spiritual connection. When it comes to connecting with your spiritual realm, you're choosing not to look back to the past. So that's a beautiful thing. So when the Chariot card comes in behind that Queen of Cups and Eight of Cups, what that is telling me is that you are overcoming conflicts at this time, moving forward, making room for new things, okay? Going through some sort of positive resurrection when it comes to this here Judgment card, clearing out all old things, ready for new beginnings. With that Seven of Cups coming in with the Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups, what this is telling me here is that you are kind of leaving your options open when it comes to exploring new opportunities, okay? With the Ace of Cups, preparing for new beginnings, okay? Now, for some of you, you can have a Knight of Cups trying to come in using some sort of charm and charisma, sex appeal to try to attract you, but I don't really see you interested in what people are trying to, you know, as far as that game goes, that, you know, that manipulation. I don't see you paying attention to that, okay? So now moving on, Virgo, the next cards that came out on you was the Two of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles here, okay? And so what I was getting here from this Two of Pentacles and this Four of Pentacles is that some of you sorry about that, throat chakra. Okay. So what I'm getting here when it comes to the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles is that right about now, some of you could be trying to manage your resources wisely when it comes to how you spend your time and energy, what it is you are willing to invest in, what it is you are willing to put forth effort into, okay? Because when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, for some of you, you know, you may not want to ask people for help, okay? When it comes to generating this positive energy, I feel like you're being very careful when it comes to who you socialize with or who you trust your information with, who you choose to use as a confidant, because people have been coming at you here lately with negative energy. You could have some fake friends in the midst, okay, who are trying to come at you with this negative energy, trying to pull you down, trying to cause some sort of damage, energy towards you, trying to attack your security and stability. Okay, so you could be fighting this energy off of you when it comes to dealing with these people trying to throw someone's trying to attack my throat chakra, you guys. Yeah, you know, I feel like you're kind of fighting that off. You know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody wants me to be quiet because they don't like it when I come in here and do these readings. Okay. And by the way, let me just say thank you to those of you. I was in shock, Virgo. Well, let me just start off by saying thank you before I forget. Let me say thank you to those of you who tuned in on that new YouTube intro. And I, you know, and I kind of laced that intro and gave y'all a little bit of witch music, you know what I'm saying? And so I was really shocked by how many views that intro got. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So that little short intro I did, right, where I think it said something like, you know, a real witch's dream or something other like that. Yeah, that short video, that intro, it got over 1,600 views. So I was really surprised by that. You know what I'm saying? Just goes to show how many people like when I do little witch shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my witch Nancy and Elizabeth. I think I'm gonna have to bring Nancy and Elizabeth back to the table. Okay, so you know, in the future, get ready because Nancy will be making her surprise guest. You know, she'll be doing her little special appearance in on, you know, the readings coming up. All right, we're gonna bring Nancy back to the table. All right, because some of y'all been asking about Nancy, so I'm gonna get ahead on and bring Nancy back. All right, so shout out to everybody who's been getting down with the intro. I appreciate that. So let's get on to continue with your reading now, right? I just want to say thank you because I was really surprised when I saw how many views the little intro got. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, this is what's up, this is what's up. But moving on to your reading, Virgos. As I was saying, right? Two of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles, like managing your resources wisely when it comes to, you know, taking care of bills and responsibilities. Some of you could feel a little bit spiritually attacked by somebody who is trying to attack you and kind of break you down. I feel like when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles here, planting seeds, you know, working hard, waiting to see if your hard work is going to pay off. I feel like it is. Others of you, you could be dealing with a Five of Cups where you have somebody coming in here feeling a bit disappointed because the two of you are not together, or feeling a bit stressed out somehow. When it comes to this here Ace of Swords, you could be down yourself, beating up on yourself when it comes to new business prospects and new business opportunities coming your way with the Ace of Swords. Virgos, you are taking on the Empress energy, okay, when it comes to being creative and abundant and giving birth to new life. Some of you may find that you could be physically pregnant. If so, congratulations, okay. You are coming in here with the Page of Swords energy with that Empress and that Ace of Swords, okay. So definitely feeling driven, filled with ambition at this time when it comes to taking on new ideas, okay. Now, others of you, you can be dealing with a Knight. You could be taking on this Knight of Swords energy, okay? So when it comes to that Knight of Swords energy, be careful that you don't find yourself becoming a bit overworked. Be careful that you don't start feeling burnt out and drained, okay? Because you can have someone who you work around who's lazy as hell and they don't want to really do shit, and so therefore they want you to do all the work. So be careful with that, because you can have some people on your job who might just be trying to set you up and fuck with you. Some of you might be even thinking about seeking new employment, you know, getting ready to get a new job, got some new opportunities coming your way, okay? Others of you, when it comes to this Emperor energy, Aries, you could be dealing with the Aries, okay? So when it comes to taking charge of your own destiny, your own life, setting your own rules and boundaries, moving forward, some of you do have that, I want to say the Queen of Swords did come out, it did. So when it comes to the Queen of Swords, you are definitely setting new boundaries, okay? So you can have an Aries or someone with Aries energy, maybe a boss or somebody who could be upset, I'm not sure. Or you could just be dealing with someone of higher authority who could be mad with you because you are trying to take back your power. And so maybe it's somebody in the workplace who could be jealous, you know what I'm saying? And they're trying to make it hard for you, okay? Um, Moving on, you did get that Magician card, so you are definitely manifesting some new ideas coming your way. With this here Page of Pentacles that you're taking on, Virgo, some of you could definitely be tapping into your spiritual ability when it comes to the spiritual realm, when it comes to you being gifted as a light worker, a healer, you know, a medium or something like that, an empath, okay? You are focused with this Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is really got you really leaning more so on toward the Nine of Pentacles. So really focus on yourself. Queen of Swords energy, like I said, you really are beginning to start learning how to set new boundaries for yourself. So I think that's a beautiful thing right there. Hey Mia, how you doing, boo? Mia came in here early this morning. Mia was like, Tracy, we miss you. I got you, girl. I told you I was coming back, okay? So Virgo, some of you are coming in with this Hermit card, okay? So you're definitely taking time to go within and reflect, okay? Now you got the hyphen card right behind the Hermit card, okay? So when it comes to religion factors here, a need to pay close attention to the lesson that's being learned, or a need to pay close attention to the past lesson that you should have learned by now, because some of you can also be dealing with a Gemini when it comes to dealing with the lover's energy, past or present, okay? Now, some of you may have, you know, maybe you took back a Gemini in hopes that things were going to improve and get better, and you found out that this Gemini was running games, okay, for some of you, okay? Somebody with Gemini energy don't have to exactly be a Gemini, they can have Gemini traits, okay, when it comes to this lover energy here. And so with that Nine of Swords coming right behind that Lovers card, definitely causing some major anxiety and frustration, really stressed out, because with this Nine of Swords Lovers card, Eight of Swords energy right behind that Nine of Swords right there, could definitely be all in your head, feeling a bit trapped and isolated, like you don't really know what to do, because some of you are dealing with this here devil energy. So this could definitely be a toxic karmic connection here that is mostly sexually related here, okay? So this could be more of a sexual connection. And so for some of you, you could be beating yourself up like, did you just fall for this again? You know, this is really draining you emotionally, okay? And so when it comes to the World card, you could be having a hard time taking on Leo energy with the World card, okay? Where there's a need for you to get rid of old things and kind of close out a cycle and open up some new things for yourself, open up a new chapter. When it comes to that World card, there's a need for you to close out whatever this old cycle is, okay? Because for some of you with the Death card, Scorpio energy, there could have been some sort of painful breakup, painful separation, having to do with the Third of Swords, the Three of Swords energy here, like I said, causing some sort of a tower situation to come with the Tower card. What could be the Six of Pentacles? Somebody fell breadcrumbed because this person stabbed you in the back emotionally and mentally, let you down with the Ten of Swords energy. And so for somebody here with the Five of Pentacles, somebody is feeling left out in the cold, coming in with the Hangman, feeling having a hard time letting go, okay? Feeling as though they may have to sacrifice everything and lose everything, uh, in order to either keep this, or feeling as though they're losing everything, having to make a sacrifice if they lose it and let go and choose to walk away. Somebody could be feeling as though if they walk away, like I said, Virgo, the energy that I was getting from the beginning of reading, like I shared with some of you, is that I was getting that somebody here could have perhaps been involved with a third party situation. Maybe this is two people who was married, and you could have had like a situation where somebody stepped out of their marriage or relationship, and it was like a rebound situation. You were just going through a little something, and you needed some closure. You needed somebody to be there to talk to kind of hear you, kind of, hear what's going on, healing. And so after that, it didn't really last long until somebody kind of went back to their significant other. And so now somebody's having a hard time letting go, whether this is the person who, you could have went out there and hooked up with. And so that person is feeling some kind of way because you went back to your significant other. And so now they're having a hard time letting go. Or this could be you having a hard time letting go of that person who was already married to somebody else. And now you're having a hard time because you could be thinking, well, if I walk away from my marriage, my relationship, I'm going to sacrifice and mess up and lose everything, okay? And so you chose to go back to your relationship and heal a situation with your significant other, okay? And so for some of you, what I'm getting here with this here Two of Swords energy, okay, is that somebody is definitely feeling stuck when it comes to dealing with some sort of challenge decision that has to be made in this situation here, dealing with the Five of Swords. When it comes to dealing with somebody being a bit deceitful and disloyal and disrespectful, somebody already knew what they had planned. Yeah, like I said, you can have somebody who's trying to come in here using magic to destroy what you have, because like I said, somebody could be upset because you chose to go back to your significant other, and so now this person could be trying to use magic to try to come between you and your significant other to break up your happy home, whoever that message is for, okay? For some of you, you could definitely be going through some sort of on and off long going battle with another person, Nine of Wands. So there does seem to be some bit of a conflict here and animosity, a little bit of hate, jealousy, and envy here with the Nine of Wands. And so, like I said, somebody spiritually attacking you because you're choosing to go forward. Some of you could have read between the lines and chose not to deal with the BS, okay? You do have somebody who was hoping that, they were going to come in and want to have a Ten of Cups, because I was also picking up on a King of Cups, somebody who's emotionally in their feelings, trying to use manipulation to get back in, but you got the High Priestess here, so there is a need for you to examine, both parts clearly and carefully before you jump back out there. Think before you leap. Make sure this is really what it is you want, okay? Because you may need to break this cycle. For some, this could be a repeated patterning cycle, okay? So there's a need for you to take back your strength and work on your self-confidence when it comes to your stability, and stand up for yourself and speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up when it comes to what it is you believe in, okay? Bruni said to have peace, something must be sacrificed. I know that's right. Peace of mind is priceless. It really is. I know that's right. Good morning, Raven. Welcome to the chats, baby girl. How are you? So let's see. So Virgo with the Page of Cups. You could be dealing with a younger water sign, okay? I'm wanting to come in and send you some sort of message, wanting to offer you some sort of a cup, or Three of Wands. Somebody could be waiting for their ships to come in, or sitting here waiting to see what's going to happen, because you are coming in with this Queen of Pentacles behind it, so Three of Wands. So separating yourself from things that no longer serve you. I was kind of, with the Queen of Pentacles came in the King of Pentacles right behind that Queen of Pentacles. So that Queen of Pentacles is telling me that you are separating yourself from things that no longer serve you, and you're kind of focused on just wanting to connect spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Taking a couple of deep breaths, like I said. Work on some breathing techniques. You feel me? Breathe in. Breathe in for like 3 seconds. Release it. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you're working on something spiritually for yourself, taking time to smell the flowers, okay? And so with the King of Pentacles here, when it comes to focusing on your internal wealth and abundance, okay, and and like sacrificing yourself in a spiritual way when it comes to knowing what it is you want, when it comes to seeking out somebody who's more of a faithful provider, somebody who understands you, because a lot of people, Virgo, tend to have you misunderstood, okay? And so those people who tend to have you misunderstood don't understand that what it is you are really seeking at this time is to really just work on some sort of goals for yourself, long term, short term. But you're really trying to work on your own spiritual abundance, okay? You don't have to be material wealthy and rich, but you could be spiritually wealthy, okay? Spiritually in the realm, spiritually connecting to spirit when it comes to growing spiritually, okay? Developing your spiritual tools, listening to your spiritual guides, taking some time to work on your spiritual homework, doing the spiritual steps that you have to take. Okay, good morning, Arlene. Shout out to Divine Angel. Welcome to the chats. Grand rising to you too. Like I said, Virgos, you're looking good. You're looking good. I'm loving the love and the light and the energy here. So let's go ahead on and remove these cards for a quick second, okay? That's been your tarot reading, okay? So let's kind of clean this up real quickly, and then let's jump into your oracle cards, okay? So just give me a second, all right? Allow me to remove these cards kind of quickly, okay? Good morning, LaShawn. Welcome to the chats. Shout out to all my beautiful moderators in the building coming in. Yes, I love you, moderators. I love all my Virgos. Okay, so let's see. Give me a second here. And let's bring in some oracle cards for today, for this morning, now that you guys is coming in. Okay. And if you guys is wondering what I am listening to, can you hear that? Can you guys hear the chats? Can you hear the chat? Let me know if you can hear it, okay? Do you want me to kind of turn it up so y'all can get an understanding, get a feel? Are you good with it? Okay. You want me to turn it up a little bit just so y'all can kind of feel it a little more? And I can kind of tell you what we're listening to? Okay. So what I am playing for my Virgos this morning, okay, is that Virgos, I really felt like here recently you guys have been under a lot of spiritual attacks, okay? And so because I was feeling the hate, the envy that was coming from people who have you misunderstood. Like I said, when I came home from work and I woke up last night, I did a very strong spiritual cleansing bath. I got into my Bible, I started reading my powerful scriptures, okay, when it comes to removing those negative energies, okay? And so sometimes you have to go, and like I said, like right now, I have my white candles lit. I have my incense burning. I burn some sage, right? And so what we are listening to right now is called When You Are Cursed, okay? It says, listen to this for 3 days and destroy all energy and curses of black magic and voodoo. And also listen to the mantra that, teaches you how to send these spells back, okay? So that's what you're listening to. Okay, how to release curses when people come at you with the evil eye and they try to prevent you from moving forward. Okay, definitely surround yourself with precious gems. Okay, because some of you, like I said, there's a need for you to really get into spiritual crystals. Okay, definitely a lot of tiger's eye, rose quartz, red jasper. Okay, green avatine, but definitely tiger's eye. I'm getting for you this morning, Virgo. You need to surround yourself with some tiger's eye, some rose quartz, amethyst, okay, some pyrite, all right, but definitely tiger's eyes is what I'm getting. I'm getting red jasper is what you need, okay? So you definitely get you some red jasper, okay? Get you some hematite, okay? All right, get you some, like I said, rose quartz, tiger's eyes, amethyst, okay, green avatine. That's what I'm picking up for you when it comes to the crystals, okay. So Give me a minute, because some of you could be dealing with a soulmate, maybe a twin flame. So let's see what we have going on when it comes to your lover's oracle, okay? So I have two different decks of lover's oracle, okay? So give me a minute. Let's see what we got when it comes to dealing with your oracle messages for today for my Virgos, okay? I'm getting let go of control issues, okay? But let's see. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys too. Yes, I do. So let's see what's coming out. What's the message for the Lovers Oracle for my Virgos this morning? What's that right there? It says it's time to have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay? So, don't be afraid for those of you that's connected or, in a relationship. Don't be afraid to sit down and have this heart-to-heart conversation, okay? And lay the cards out on the table because there could be a lack of communication. There could be some sort of bridge that's in the middle, okay, that has to do with this third party. Somebody may not be ready to really speak up and tell the whole truth because they may feel guilty about how they went out and stepped out on the side of your relationship and went and had a little rendezvous. And so they may not really want to talk about that because this third party who they dealt with on the outside could still be trying to reach out to them for an explanation as to what happened and why it is they chose to come back to you. And so, Virgo, some of you could be dealing with that for that, who needs to receive that message. Let's see what else we got. Let me shuffle it one more time. If it's loud, forgive me. I don't want to feel like I'm screaming, so I turned it down a little bit. So let's see. What else needs to come out for my Virgos this morning, Spirit? What is the message when it comes to the Lover's Oracle? What is it that Virgos need to know? Okay, some of you could be feeling as though you're going through some sort of honeymoon bliss. I know we just got through with the holidays, so some of you could be trying to make plans and maybe perhaps take a vacation with your significant other and kind of heal the blockage and kind of work on renewing your relationship, trying to set some new healthy, positive boundaries in your situation moving forward, trying to see if you can grow together and rebuild together for some of you when it comes to dealing with your significant other, okay? So there is definitely a need, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if your significant other did go out and have this little rendezvous, maybe the time is, come for them to go and tell that third party, okay, well, we did this, but I chose to go back. Leave me alone, Google. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, for those of you that's in a relationship, it's saying give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? So I feel like like I said, I feel like your person could have came back and told you the truth that they went out and they cheated, but asking for forgiveness and understanding and wanting to come home and kind of, heal this situation, wanting to know if you still love them. And I feel as though some of you that's in this, you do still love your significant other. You do want to work on it, okay? But does that mean that the person on the outside who was the third, what do they plan to do? I feel like they having a hard time letting go of your significant other. So that third party is still kind of there intertwining until your significant other chooses to sit down and have a real conversation with the outside person. But your person could be afraid that if they do have this sit down with that third party, that it may lead them back into the bedroom. And so they're trying to avoid that. Let's see. Let's see. Who's that right there? It says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for those of you that's single, okay, for those of you that is single and celibate, and maybe you have been wanting to know, uh, is there real love coming your way, or a new partnership, or a new relationship? Spirit is saying yes, but know your worth, okay? Know your value, okay? Take your time. Don't be in a rush, okay? Because Spirit is trying to send somebody to you that's just right for you, who's on your same spiritual level, on your same spiritual journey. So when it comes to you, setting these spiritual boundaries in place for yourself, and like I said, taking time to work on your worth and value, and understanding and knowing who you are spiritually. Spirit's letting you know divine timing is at work in your love life. So something new is definitely getting ready to come into place, okay, for you. Okay, I'm getting like March or April, okay, because I know Valentine's Day is right around the corner, okay, but I do feel more so early spring. Okay, because I'm getting April real heavy. Maybe meeting somebody, talking to somebody in March, but I'm really getting April, going more so toward April, May. Okay, maybe April, May, June. Okay, you could find yourself taking a vacation. Really, like, I feel like you are going to be joined with your new true soulmate, who's going to come into the limelight real soon. Okay, because some of you, for my within the spring season, okay, spring, summer, definitely spring, okay, whether this is Easter, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, okay, some of you could definitely be thinking about packing your bags, booking a flight, okay. You got the flirt card that came out right behind that right there. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others, okay. And so you can have somebody who might be and some of you can also be going through a separation, okay. Some of you could be going through a separation, some sort of legal separation, because it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you could be going through some sort of legal separation from your person, maybe perhaps getting ready to go through some sort of spiritual divorce. Maybe there's a need for you to file for divorce, and maybe you have been legally separated for quite some time. And so now the time has come for you to sign the papers in order for you to move forward and have something new in your life, okay? And moving forward, when it comes to your new person that's getting ready to come into play for my single Virgos, yes, this will be your soulmate, okay? So this new person that's coming in, okay, is definitely going to be your soulmate, okay? Yeah, because like I said, this is crazy. Some of you are definitely sitting in here calling in on your new soulmate for sure. Okay. It says your prayers and affirmations and visualizations helps bring you together. Okay. So I do feel like, keep praying, keep meditating, keep seeking spirit, keep going to spirit for answers. You know what I'm saying? Spirit knows what you're going through. Some of you may feel a bit isolated and alone, for those that are, single and celibate. But I feel like some things will be getting ready to come into play, because yes, it says true love. This is okay. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay. So I do feel like like I said, Virgos, I feel like something new is on the horizon here. Okay. I really do. You know? I'm kind of picking up on that. Like I said, Virgo, I'm getting a strong April. So maybe you are in need of working through some finances, and I feel like you are going to work through those finances, okay? And like I said, come April, like I'm feeling here, Virgo, I'm definitely getting strong April here. Um, a trip, something here is going to bring you to a situation where you're going to have options on the table for my single Virgos. And for those of you that's in relationships, there is a need for you to work on your relationship more in order to heal it. Okay. Bring the two of you closer together. There needs to be a heart-to-heart conversation, because there could be a blockage of communication. Okay. So you definitely need to keep an open mind, because this person that's coming into your life could definitely be somebody different who you're not used to. But at the same time, could be healing, Virgo, as you grow and develop. Okay, for my other Virgos, be careful, because there could be some deception. Okay, so be careful. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a narcissist. What's up, Alexandra? Good morning, girl. Okay, I know that's right. So yeah, so when it comes to deception, like I said, that Five of Swords did come out in your tarot reading where somebody's wearing a false mask in a situation. So be careful that you're not dealing with somebody, like I said, who's going outside the relationship, having a fling with a third party, and they're not being honest with you because they could be coming back to you acting like they sorry, forgive them of their actions, but they may still be meeting up in secret with this third person because there does seem to be some sort of a strong mutual attraction that your person may still have for this outside person. And I feel as though your person is doing everything they can to avoid this third party because there's such a strong attraction. Okay, but this third party don't seem to be going nowhere. Okay, for some of you, for whoever that's for. Okay, because I feel like somebody is having some sort of an affair, some sort of a fling, and they may end up getting caught. Spirit is saying, let your friends help you. Let's see. Okay, let me get one more card out of these oracle cards, and then I'm gonna pick up the other cards, and I just want to see real quick. I'm gonna give you guys a white card and just kind of see what the white cards have to say. Yeah, religion factors. Okay, your love life is being influenced by your religion, upbringing, and spiritual path. Like I said, there could be a difference of religion. Okay, because you are more closely binded to your religion. Your religion teachings, your religion upbringings. Okay, and so that can be where the misunderstanding is coming in, and how someone may have you misunderstood. Okay, some people may not be aware of your spiritual gifts. They could be jealous of your spiritual gifts. They can view you as a challenge or competition because you have spiritual gifts. And so they could be trying to downplay your spiritual gifts by trying to turn other people against you because they don't really know you. And so because they don't really know you, never met you, just going off of what they see, they can feel threatened by you. Okay? So now let me see what's on the let's see what I get from the white cards, okay? So let me just see real quick. Yeah, Spirit is saying free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, okay? So let me see what I get with the let me pull a white card from my Virgos, okay? And then I will release this reading. Oh, like I said, wow, that flew out. Stabbed in the back, okay? Stabbed in the back. That flew out. Says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack, okay? So, like I said, this does involve a third party. That stabbed in the back card flew out, okay? So, there could definitely be some heartbreak and pain because somebody's not telling the truth. And you also got the boat card right behind that where it says receiving what it is you need. Moving on, closure. So there's a need for somebody here to gain some sort of closure in order for you to move on and let go of this here situation that took place between you and this third party. There's a need for somebody to let go of somebody. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. So when it comes to those of you that could be in a committed relationship, okay, you could be thinking about renewing your vows at this time. So there may be an engagement ring coming into factor around Valentine's Day, some sort of spiritual union completion. In order for you to move forward, somebody might be thinking about wanting to have a second wedding. Maybe you didn't get the big wedding with everybody there, with your friends and support system, and so you could be thinking about wanting to have a second wedding moving forward, just to show people that your relationship is safe, that you have healed, okay? And so you could be thinking about wanting to renew your vows and wanting to take a trip like a second honeymoon. Somebody here could be thinking about, well, maybe this summer we should get ahead on and have that big wedding that we never had, okay? For those of you that's in that committed situation where there was a third party, so you may be wanting to come in and seal the deal moving forward to renew your vows, wanting to make sure that's how your other person feels, because you feel as though there's been some sort of healing reunion between you and a significant other, where you was able to forgive this person. And so now you may be wanting to prove to the world that your marriage is safe, and that you are ready to celebrate your happiness among your friends and those who you're close to. And so you could be getting ready to plan a second wedding, which of course is going to hurt the third party. Yeah, well, and for others of you, like I said, Virgo, the coffin card came out. Okay, so that says endings bring in new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So that judgment card did come out in your tarot reading. Okay, so like I said, endings do bring in new beginnings, and I feel like some of you are definitely growing spiritually. Okay, so a change is definitely right around the corner. And feel free to subscribe. So if I have any cross watchers here coming in checking for a Virgo, and you just want to know what's going on between you and the Virgo cross watchers, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Yes, we do. This is like mostly a Virgo channel, but it also, we always have other signs that pop up in every Virgo reading. Okay. So feel free to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm going live, okay? And for those of you that wish to book a private reading, that information is in the description box below, okay? So it says talking, interested, conversation, more awaited messages coming in. Some of you may have received some sort of text message, email, or call from somebody, okay? Somebody who's wanting to talk to you. Okay, somebody could be interested in wanting to reach out. You can have somebody maybe trying to get in your DMs. Okay, so if it hasn't already happened, you can have somebody looking at you, thinking about wanting to reach out and have some sort of conversation moving forward, wanting to know if you two can work on something. I don't see you taking back any past third parties, though. Let me say that, okay? Virgo, anybody who hurt you, anybody who really dug a knife in your chest and kind of ripped it out your back, I don't really see you taking them back, okay? If this person was a serial cheater and they were somebody who was just addicted to going out there, sleeping around and having sex with multiple people, drinking, drugging, smoking weed, getting high, partying, clubbing, strip joint strippers, I don't see you taking that person back, okay? I do not see you taking that person back. So I feel like you are going to avoid that situation. I don't see you getting yourself back into that, okay? I feel like you are ready for something new. Some of you could be thinking about taking a trip to the beach, and what I'm feeling like you're trying to be surrounding yourself around spiritual water, ambiance, okay? I don't see you wanting to dip your feet in the mud. I feel like you're done with that chapter. And you can have a lot of people from your past trying to come back, okay? But I don't see you taking them back because you are a different individual today. So a lot of you have grown, you have changed. So I don't see you, stepping into the past BS, okay? So somebody could be gambling, wanting to take a risk, not really willing to show their true hands. Then you got the self-indulgent, focus on self-worth. Yeah, time to heal. Do some shadow work. Just like I was saying. When it comes to the self-indulgent, take time to do some spiritual cleansing baths, okay? Do some shadow work. Because you appreciate that more when you take time to work on yourself. Okay, then you got the girl talk card. It says time with friends, moving on. Appreciate being single, You're okay with being single. You're happy being single. Taking time to live in the moment, having fun, enjoying your singlehood, okay? There's nothing wrong with being single because now that you're single, you're working on your worth. You know what I'm saying? You know your self-worth now, your value. So you could be taking time out to smell the roses and doing you, window shopping, treating yourself to something cute. Okay, let's see what else we have in these white cards. LaShawn said, bro. LaShawn, what you said? You said remarry, ex-husband, and more are trying. No thanks. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, Spirit. Give me one more card for Virgos. When it comes to the white card, Love is Oracle, Spirit. Let's see. What else does Virgo need to be aware of? Let's see. It says the runner. codependent. So somebody here could be having some codependent issues. There's a fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Um, mm, Codependency, fear of intimacy. So somebody could definitely be codependent on you, but when I see fear of intimacy, somebody can have some self-doubt when it comes to their what is that? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the manhood, okay? Somebody could feel insecure because they could be having what is that? What am I looking for? When they're having problems getting it up and above, you know what I'm saying? Somebody may not be able to quite rise to the occasion, okay? So there could be a blockage, okay? Maybe somebody could be having prostate issues. They could be having a hard time getting it up, you know? And they may not last long like they used to. Okay, so they could be a bit insecure because they can have a smaller penis and they could be scared that you might go out there and find somebody who's well endowed, somebody who has the right size penis, who don't have a problem getting it up. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can have little, you know, issues. Somebody can have a small penis and yeah, a limp noodle. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know who that message is for, but yeah. So they can feel some kind of way because they can be scared that erectile dysfunctional. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, Stephanie. Thank you for that. Shout out to Pamela and Stephanie here. You said I had started talking to a person. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Somebody could be scared that their little thing don't work no more like it used to when they was younger, and so they could be scared that you might go out there and find somebody younger and hook up with somebody who knows how to really put it in. So there could be some insecurity issues with that, and so they could be scared of you moving forward and cutting them loose to go be with somebody who knows how to sexually satisfy you. Which this summer, Virgo, I kind of feel like that's going to really play a part moving forward too, Virgos, because like I said, some of you going to have options. You can have two or more options in one state and city, and then you can have one or two options here in another state and city. Okay, so it's almost like, let's say you're right in the middle, and you can have some two other people in the south and two people in the north. Okay, and so there can be and you're gonna have to watch that, Virgo, because I kind of see some of you hooking up with somebody who is good looking and fine and tall, abundant, wealthy, with a sex as good as hell. But this person can be a bit of a chauvinistic, know they a good lover, okay? And so you can find yourself stuck between the person who's going to be good in the bed versus the person who you feel is marriage material, who can give you that life that you've been seeking when it comes to wanting a beautiful home, the beautiful front yard, backyard, and celebrating yourself with family and friends, okay? And so you could be looking at somebody trying to see who's more financially secure and stable and able to help you, bless you with it too. You could grow and be abundant, like I said, okay? Because I am picking up on a third energy here where somebody is definitely well endowed and they're good in the bed, okay? But you may not view them as husband material because it just may be a strong sexual chemistry thing. But then over here, you have this person over here who has all the things you're looking for, but there may not be that real, true sexual attraction, that stamina that you're looking for. Maybe they're not as tall as the other person. Maybe they're not as built as the other person or smell good like the other person or whatever the case may be. You could be dealing with somebody over here who's really business inclined and really know what it is they want. You can have this person over here who's Wall Street material, and then you can have this person over here who's dick good material. You know what I'm saying? They know how to lay the Peter down. Pam said you started talking to a preacher and ended up having, woo, girl. But I told him it was best that we be friends in your own way. Woo, child. Wow. Okay, spirit won't spirit do it. Okay. Okay, so that message was for you, Pamela. Okay. Yeah, I said that. Somebody was good in the bed. Okay. So yeah, so the sexual chemistry is there. But you not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You said, what should you do about that situation? Well, honey, look, if that preacher is married and you know you're the third party, Yeah, you might need to step off to the side and let it go. And let it go. Because then I know that can be hard, especially if the sex is good and there's a strong sexual chemistry between you and the preacher. But honey, you don't want that preacher, it ended up going back to the Lord's house. And then the wife ended up, and the wife ends up trying to make you look like a hooker. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And you might have let that one go for right now. Wow, Virgo. So the other card that came out is called Kisses, okay? It says unconditionally love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So some of you, like I said, there could be a spiritual reunion between you and somebody, healing a situation where you feeling as though you're falling in love all over again for the first time, where the two of you are giving each other, receiving, giving and taking and receiving affection from one another. Where it's filled with unconditional love for some of you who's in this situation. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get one more card out here for my Virgos. Yeah, I know that's right. You said if they cheat with you, they will cheat on you. Remember that. Exactly. Pamela, you said he's single? Oh, well, okay. He's single. So he's single. He not married. He's single. He's single and a preacher. Okay. He's single and a preacher. Okay. So then that means you may have to kind of pull your energy a little bit and kind of explain to him that things are moving kind of fast and that you don't want to get caught up in an entanglement situation where you find yourself getting your feelings hurt because this is such a strong sexual chemistry and that you really want something that's more long term. You know what I'm saying? A guarantee that is going to be healthy, prosperous, positive, and successful. You don't just want this to be a bunch of one night stands, meet up here and there, and then go your own, go your own separate your own corner. You feel me? So there's definitely a need to do some step work and some shadow work, okay? But I do feel as though for my single workers, you are gonna be somebody new. So I feel what you're saying, Pamela. So you kind of feel so Pamela, what's really going on here is that you saying he's a preacher, but behind the scenes, this preacher is delivering something more to the bedroom. I understand what you're saying, okay? So yeah, okay. So he's in church preaching a sermon coming from the Bible, telling people how to walk on the right path. But then him himself, he smashing you and him smashing, and so y'all in the bedroom doing different things, and he's in church acting like he's on the straight and above and the narrow, and he ain't fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Where you feeling some kind of way because him being a preacher is supposed to be more respectful. I feel that. So you don't want him to make you feel as though you're disrespecting yourself by stepping outside yourself, sleeping with him, okay, because he's in the Lord's house, okay? And so it's like you sleeping with the pastor, you know what I'm saying? And you're not the first lady. You're not sure. There's no commitments here. So you really have to hear what he has to say. So if you feel as though he's not looking for a real commitment and he's not seeking no obligations with you, he just wants to have this sexual chemistry with you, then you two need to have that understanding because you don't want to be sex cuddy buddies. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just find yourself in a situation where you're two friends humping on each other. You know what I mean? You want to see this where this is really going. You want to really investigate the situation because there could be such a strong sexual chemistry here that you also don't want to worry about it because you want to know how many females is he also doing this to. I'm kind of picking up on that energy too from you, Pam. So you're kind of worried that if he's doing this with you, is there anybody up in in the spiritual church congregation who he might also be screwing with? Because if he's a preacher and he's sleeping with you, you want to make sure he ain't in church and messing around with nobody. You okay? I got you, Pam. I hear you, girl. I feel you. So this is where the energy's coming in at, okay? Because the sex is good, you want to make sure that how many other women is he putting this thing on down, okay? Okay, because he's sitting here, he's a preacher, But you and him got it going on, and you just want to know, is there anybody else who he has it going on with? Because if he's stunting with you, who else is he stunting with? I got you. Because you saying he's single. So him being single means that he could do whatever he wants to do as a single man. He's not obligated to commit himself to anybody because he's single. So therefore, him being a single man, he's just out here dating, exploring his options, enjoying the moment. Yeah, like Arlene said, when I said put the cards on the table. Exactly. The time has come to put those cards on the table, just like I said. Exactly. Okay, because you don't want to get your feelings hurt, Pam. I got you, girl. You don't want to get your feelings hurt by the preacher, right? Because you want to make sure that the preacher is not looking at you like, you putting it down in the bedroom. I got you, Pam. I got you. So you have to listen to your intuition, Pam. Where's the situation really going? What is he really saying? Read between the lines, okay? What else are you too good at talking about when it comes to the conversation? You know what I'm saying? Like when you sit down and you're not in the bedroom and you're not making love and you're not having sex, what else are you able to conversate about when it comes to future investments? When it comes to building, where does he see himself at when it comes to a serious commitment? How long does this go? Because when it comes to protecting your heart, exactly, Arlene, you want to make sure that your heart stays protected, that he's not going to take your heart and hurt you and crumble that shit in a thousand pieces. So you want to make sure his being the preacher, he speaks on being the right and narrow. So where does that come in at between you and him when it comes to the spiritual path of being on the right and narrow? You know what I'm saying? In other words, he needs to practice what he preach. You know what I'm saying? Don't get up on the pew and say one thing, but then behind closed doors, you doing something else different. Because you're not trying to get your feelings caught up in you're not trying to do that. You ain't trying to be a third party to nobody bullshit. So you need to know what's really going on and ask him, what is he saying? How does he really feel? Because tell him, because you don't want to get your heart caught up in some shit because the sex is good. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be feeling this motherfucker and the sex is good and y'all vibing in the bedroom, but then outside the bedroom he on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that's right. Brittany said pass the collection plate on today. Amen. I know that's right. Super chat is available. If y'all want to super chat to the channel and show me some love, super chat is available. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to super chat. All right. We take love donations here. Okay. But yeah, Pam, you just gonna have to you know, just keep it 1,000 with him and see see what his intentions are. Explain to him. Have that conversation with him. Let him know that you're trying to protect your heart. And you can't keep just putting yourself out there because you are wanting something, because you're gonna be where if you start getting feelings for this person, you don't want to get your feelings all wrapped up thinking that this is a relationship between you and him, and then you're ready to go shopping and buying little gifts and whatnot for him. You know what I'm saying? And then he looks at you like you're crazy. Thank you, LaShawn, baby, for that $20 super chat. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate the love, baby. Thank you so much for that super chat. So yeah, like I said, Pam, it's like you don't want to find yourself shopping for cologne for this person and buying him little Valentine gifts and sitting back waiting on him to bring you a teddy bear and chocolates, and then he don't show up on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So you really need to don't be in a rush, but definitely investigate. Sit down and talk to him, Pam. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Amen. All lane to you. I know that's right. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate the super chat. Keep those super chats coming. Hit that thumbs up if you're liking the reading. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Give it some love. Like. Share the channel with other Virgos. Invite other Virgos to the channel. All right. We here. But yeah, Pam, you gotta protect your heart, sis. You really do. Okay. And feel free to Pam, if you want to book a reading a little bit later. You said he wants you to join his church. Hold up, wait a minute, pause. He wants you to join his church. That's a catch-22, Pam. That's a catch-22, all right? Pam, we may have to do a reading on the preacher. I don't know, Pam. Okay, what's the preacher sign? You may have to give me the preacher sign and birthday, girl. And I may have to do a little bit of digging on a preacher. He wants you to become a member of the church congregation. Okay, I'm just saying. You know, I don't know. He wants you to join his church. So when you join his church as a member, okay, is he gonna do an introduction where he's gonna introduce you to the new love of his life in the church, or is he gonna keep that on the low and you just become a visitor of welcoming you to the church as a first-time visitor, and everybody shake hands in the congregation and show Miss Pam some love and welcome our new member to the church? You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna keep your situation on the low, where he's not gonna let the people know this is the new love of my life. This is the woman who I plan to share my life with. This is where I'm at in my life today in the church. Or is he gonna keep that situation between you and him in the Lord's house a secret? You understand what I'm saying? And so, you be careful. Joining the church is a good thing. I ain't telling you not to join the church, okay? I'm just saying, when you join the church, peep game. Peep game, my baby. Peep game, all right? And because, when you walk in the church, you can see a lot of things going on in the church. You know what I'm saying? Some of the people that might come up in the church that's in the front row, you might be able to peep game and see who's winning what. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you may have some little church members in the front, what they call that, in the little front aisle right there. You said his date of birth is November 2nd. Okay, so that kind of, what is that right there? He's a Scorpio? Is that what I'm getting, Scorpio? Because, yeah, I'm getting Scorpio. Is that where we at with that? Because let me see. Libra, September, October, yeah. He's a Scorpio. Okay, he's a Scorpio. All right, November the 2nd. Okay. Yeah, like I said, you said he wants things to be discreet. Oh, he wants things to be discreet, so he wants to keep it on low. He ain't ready to go public with it yet. He wants things to be quiet and discreet between the two of you. He wants you, okay, keep it discreet, keep it between you and him. He's not ready to go public with it just yet because this is something new. So he wants to keep it on the low. Okay.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car
Let's
insurance,
see.
so you only pay for what you need.
Hold on, you
We
guys.
tried electric unicycles. I think I got it.
Let's let this run through.
Doggy paddle.
Let's see what we got here. Hold on. And then we'll get back to you, Pam. Let's see where we at here. Okay. This right here is saying how to ward off the enemy. Wow, let's see if it's going to play. So this video here is symbolism for warding off the enemy. I like that right there. I may have to see, can I find me one of those? Yeah, so he's trying to keep it private and discreet, Pam. Keep it between you and him for right now. Let's not say nothing. Girl, hold up. Let me get out some other cards, Pam. Let's put these damn white cards down. Let me get out some damn cards, Pam. Now you got me doing... Let's get out some real cards, Pam. The hell with these damn white cards and oracle cards, Pam. Lord have mercy, y'all. Virgos. Let's pull out some other cards. Let's get back to my damn tarot cards for a second. Oracle cards is cute. I wasn't meaning for the reading to go this long. But, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got me right there. discreet, keeping it private. Let's not publicize it right now. I don't want nobody in our business because I don't want nobody to come between us and cause any type of conflict issues. Okay. You said he's 65 and you're 38. Oh, well, hot damn. You said this just got real. You said he's 65 and you 38? Okay. I kind of like the number 65 a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Older, wiser, more mature. He done been through some shit. But 65 can also be a bit of a player too. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't want nobody in the church congregation to know that he's slipping and sliding with an old young tenderoni. Okay. So yeah, so he got you and you fulfilling all his needs. Okay, so he's really strongly sexually attracted to you. So he's really into you sexually because you give him that lift, that oomph. So when he gets up on the pulpit, you giving him that energy where he can stand up and really preach a sermon and give it to the church real good because he got you. Okay, Pam, I'm with you, girl. I'm with you. Okay. And he don't want none of the ladies in the church mothers, to find out that he's hopping on somebody who's young enough to be his daughter. Okay, so that's what it is. He don't want those church mamas up in the church house. He wants you to become a member of the church, but he don't want nobody knowing who you really are in the church. So you just come in the church and act like you a new visitor, a first-time visitor. Welcome Pam to the church family, you guys. Okay, Pam, come on up here if you feel like you need prayer. Okay, and then calling the mothers of the church to come in and lay hands on you, Pam. Okay. Hot damn. Queen of Pentacles came out on y'all. Separating yourself from new things. The magician manifesting. Damn. The high priestess is here. Woo, the fool called the lover's child. There's a need for you to set clear boundaries with the Queen of Swords and the High Priest. Pay attention to your intuition, child. Okay, because you can have somebody who's trying to manifest you where you are ready to take a leap for new things, but you're not sure if you should continue to leap forward with this person or not. So this is good. So what I'm getting here, Pam, I almost feel like it's a personal damn reader because some of you could be going through this shit. You said sound like he's keeping an eye on you. That's what Stephanie said. You know what I'm getting? Because there's a lover here. The lover's card is here too. Okay. I don't normally do personal readings on live, but shit, why not? Okay. So Pam, what I'm getting here is that there's a strong sexual connection between you and the pastor here, the preacher. He's definitely attracted to you. But then he's going to also want to make it so that if you do come into church, he's not going to want nobody else who's on your own fucking age level to be looking at you. Okay? So he's going to be peeping the game, my baby. Definitely sound like he's trying to keep an eye on you indeed. Because if you join the church, that gives him the opportunity to see how you're going to act around other people. Let me see. Tasty Taste Blackberry said, ask if he's breaking away from his old connections. I know that's right. Said, ask if he's breaking away from any of his old connections. I mean, because he's single, he's 65, you're 38, he's a Scorpio, and he wants to keep things discreet and private between the two of you. He's not ready to go public with it. He don't want nobody in his business, so he wants to keep what y'all got behind closed doors. Because the sexual chemistry is there, the attraction is there, but it's not going to be publicized, so you will continue to always be a secret. Okay. What you need to ask him, you know what you need to ask him, Pam? I got you. You know what you need to ask him, Pam? Ask him, where does he see you at in the future? How does he view you as wife material? You know what I'm saying? Does he view you as being somebody he can see himself spending the rest of his life with as a wife? Ask him, where does he see this connection going if you join his church and become a member? Ask him, where does he view you? Does he view you as being someone who is deserving and worthy of settling down and getting married and starting your life over again, being a real committed relationship where you don't have to hide it? Ask him that shit and see what he say. Okay? Ask him that and see what he say. Stephanie said, yes, Lord, drop the jewels. Okay, there you go. That's what Brittany said. Boom. That's what you need to ask his ass. Do that, Pam. Ask him that. Break that shit down to him correctly. Stand up to him. That's why that Leo card came out. The strength card came out. Okay? That's why that strength card came out. You need to speak up for yourself and defend yourself when it comes to you believing in what you believe in. You feel me? Look him in his damn eye face to face and ask him, how does he view you as a woman 38 in a situation with somebody who's 65? Ask him that. You know what I'm saying? Ask him. Ask him, where does he see you at? Ask him, where does he see himself at with you? Him being his age and you being your age. Does he feel as though you're worthy and deserving of being in a real committed relationship where you could someday settle down and get married and really live happily ever after and won't have to hide it? You know what I'm saying? You said he want to be friends because he work all the time. Oh, hell no. He want to be friends, so he wants to be fucking buddies. We don't do that. We don't do that. No, 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 no. He wants to be friends because he work all the time. So no, 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 no. He want to keep you a secret and he wants to be friends that fuck. Okay, no, 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 no. We not doing that. Pam, tell him that you sorry. You gonna have to cut it loose because you deserve to be with somebody who's gonna come into your life and bless you with a real long-term committed relationship. Somebody who wants to come in and place a ring on your fucking finger and say I do and give you that. You know what I'm saying? Tell him if he's not gonna be that real security established blanket that you need, leave you the fuck alone and go ahead on up in his church and preach that bullshit somewhere else. Yeah, he playing the role. Right, not following his own damn calling. No, we not doing friends, Pam. No, Pam. Girl. No, sis. We not doing that. We not doing that. Not today. Not here. Not ever. Tell him you ain't nobody's motherfucking secret. You not joining his church to become a motherfucking member. Okay? And he probably ain't no telling how many other dresses he got up in the front row. Sweetheart, I guarantee you if you go pay a visit to his church and tell him that you're not here to become a member, you're just visiting. Okay? If you do go to his church, be like, I'm not here to become a member. I'm just visiting, trying to see my way, through. Go up to the front and see how many other women is up there with the tight-fitting dresses, low-cut V-neck with the cleavage out and the curve of the shape of the ass showing. Okay? I'm just saying. Brittany said, don't join that church. I know that's right. Don't join, baby. Do not join, because I guarantee you, he want to keep you hid because he got somebody else he's also saying that same bullshit to. Child. Virgo, it's time for y'all to step up. You know what I'm saying? Because you deserve to have somebody who's going to step to the next level. Get away from this here shit. Get away from this here shit. This third damn party. Get away from that shit. Don't allow somebody to come to you, string you along, and keep you attached to this. Because somebody could be hiding the motherfucking third party. And they not even telling the motherfucking truth. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to find yourself having a hard time letting go of this bullshit. Yeah, he probably has used that line on other people. What's up, Latika? Welcome to the chats. No, we're not doing that. And that could be possible too, Stephanie. You said he wants somebody fighting over him. Girl, because you know, Pam, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. Okay, this is how you got to handle this situation. Okay, since he wants to be friends and he wants to keep it discreet, then say to his ass, well, if we gonna keep it discreet and you want to be friends, let him know I'm a single woman, so therefore I'm not obligating myself to your ass. Yeah, what we got is fun in the bedroom, but I'm a free woman, I'm a free agent, so therefore I'm gonna date around and I'm gonna see other people. So if I meet somebody who's within my same age bracket who I get along, then don't get mad, okay? Don't put all your feelings to this nigga in the bedroom. Let him know, since we single and we friends, tell him to his face, you not the only motherfucker. Let him know I got other motherfuckers on the background who I could call, who I got on wait. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all just friends. So since we being discreet and just being friends, then, you know, I'm going to go over here. I'll call you later because I got somewhere I need to be. I have a date I need to get to. I got dinner waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? Pam said, thank you for this information. I know that's right. Damn right. Know your worth. I know that's right, baby girl. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know your worth. Know your value. Know what the fuck you really deserve. Don't let that motherfucker keep you in the closet trying to hide you as a piece of ass from when he's ready to come tap it. But he don't, you know what I mean? No, we not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that. Not today. Not ever. Okay. Three's a damn crowd. We not going that route. Not today, girl. Don't you obligate yourself to no shit like that. Move on, Pam. Move on and be like, next. Tell him that you had fun with him. But you gonna have to keep it moving. Tell him you chose not to become a member. You said he don't mind you seeing other people. Oh, damn, Pam. Girl. The damn cards just flew out my hand. The damn cards just flew out my hand. Say he don't mind you seeing other people. Girl, oh hell no. Girl, cut your damn cord. Oh, what? The devil? Girl, look. Pam, let it go, girl. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. You said, Dr. Brady said he's still trying to pimp the game. Girl, hell to the motherfucker. Girl, you got me. What? No. No, no, no. Hell to the no. No. No, we ain't no. Pam, we done. We don't need to say nothing else, Pam. We done with the conversation. Cut his ass loose. Let that be the end of that shit. Exactly. He got fucked up intentions. There you go. Girl, hell to the no. Pam, stop wasting your time with him. Don't put no more energy into this motherfucker. I don't give a damn if he is a preacher. Don't put no more energy and effort trying to make a friendship work. This is not the one for you. Tell him to go kick rocks. Your vagina is now officially sealed the fuck up. I know that's right. Save your heart, sweetie. There you go. All right. So, Pam, you done got your answers for today. We moving on. Next. Okay. I'll be glad when I get my other phone on, y'all. Next week, I'm going to probably get my other phone back on so we could do some live call-ins to my day ones. You remember when we used to do live call-ins here on this channel? We're going to have some more call-ins, all right? So as soon as I get things really situated, Virgo, I'm going to have it where we could do live call-ins and we could speak over the phone like we used to. Okay, yeah, look at this. The moon card just came out. Somebody wearing a false mass deception. Yeah, player, King of Wands in reverse. Brittany said yes. Stephanie said good reading. Okay. Child, I ain't even know we were gonna go this damn far. I didn't know we were gonna go this far in the reading, y'all. But this has been one hell of a reading. I enjoyed y'all today. Yes, we have. I have enjoyed y'all asses today. Happy Saturday, Virgos. Put your hand in the air. All right. All right, Virgos. I'm gonna get on and let y'all go. Yeah, get rid of that third party. It keeps showing up. Somebody's got a third party head. They could be using magic trying to manifest you in. So watch that, okay? Yeah, Virgos. Let me get ahead on and let y'all go. This was a deep reading. Okay. So we gonna end it on that note. I'll probably come back tonight and do another reading after we clear out the energy. One love to all of y'all. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate you guys. If y'all want to book a reading, feel free to book a reading. Y'all know I always keep special readings for my Virgos, okay? All 20-minute readings, 22, 22. Because I like the number 22. We got 22 on the screen. And we got 22 thumbs up. So all 20-minute readings is 22, 22. All 30-minute readings is 33, 33. So if y'all want to book that 22, 22 reading, hit me up. Email me and let's get your ass a private reading. I'm doing private readings this evening from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. midnight, okay? So if y'all want to book a private reading to get your name on the list, email me and let's get that popping, all right? So with that being said, you guys, I'm out. One love. God bless. I love you guys.